You're tuning into The Bacon Project. We the people watch.
A constitutional republic, not a democracy. The ideal of a democracy is universal equality. The ideal of a constitutional republic is individual liberty. A democracy always degenerates into dictatorship, which promises government-guaranteed equality and security, but it delivers nothing but poverty and serfdom for the people it robs and rules. America was founded as a constitutional republic to safeguard the liberties of the people against the tyranny of democracy or of one-man dictatorship. In this century, great strides have been made toward the goal of subverting our republic into a democracy. The foremost tactic of the subverters is subversion of language. By calling America a democracy until people thoughtlessly accept and use the term, the totalitarians have obscured the real meaning of our principles of government.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bacon Project. My name is David Bacon, and this is segment 2 of our pilot series. And today I have a special guest on. Well, make that 2 special guests. I met them at the Great Awakening Tour in Missouri. It was November 4th and 5th. And I saw them doing a lot of interviews with the speakers, and I was like, you know what? Instead of interviewing the speakers, maybe I should interview the interviewers. So this is Titus and get both of you there. There we are. This is the SmithBros, Titus and Isaac. How you guys doing today? Thank you for joining me on the Bacon Project.
Doing good. Thank you for having us.
Fantastic.
So what I want to start off with the first question is I watched your guys' pilot, and it says you guys took like 7 months to come up with the idea and the concept of what you guys are doing, and I really like it. So what really made you guys say, you know what, I want to start talking facts, I want to start doing this, I want to be able to speak out and do what I got to do? So what encouraged you guys to do this?
Well, we kind of both started at different times. It started initially with I was working my door-to-door job, which is actually registering Republicans to vote. And it was during the 2020 election time period where there was debates going on and Biden was lying, being Biden. And we were watching, I was watching it and I was getting frustrated. I was in my car on my lunch break or just break in general. And I just made a video on TikTok, just ranting about how he just blatantly lied in front of everyone. Even there's video proof of him saying the things that he's denouncing that he ever said. And so I just started making videos, and then I put my phone away and went back to work. And then later that day, I checked and it had like 2,000 views. I was like, what? I was like, okay, because that page was literally created for me doing there's like this thing called POV, point of view, like videos, and like I was in music and theater growing up, so I was like, oh, I'll just do that for like fun on the side, well, just to do because I like being like this is fun. And then it did well, and I was like, okay, so people like this. Started making another one, did well again. It's kept growing and growing and growing to the point where I think I got up to 1,000 followers really quickly, and then we went to go vote for Trump in 2020, and it was his first time voting ever. And so we went there and we made a funny little goofy video about how we're voting for Trump, but be quiet, like we're black and everyone's gonna whatever. It was just being super stupid and silly. It was his first time. That was his first time ever voting.
Incognito. You just never know. You just never know people, man.
Yeah, exactly. So then we did that. Made the video, was super funny, and that because I just hit 1,000 followers or something like that, I was like, let's go live and see what happens. Yeah. So I posted the video, go live, and we're just talking to a few people, and it was during the election period, so a bunch of people were jumping in because they wanted to give their opinions. A bunch of people were happy to support someone who was bold enough to speak this out. I didn't think it was bold. I thought it was just telling the truth. And then we get off the live stream, and the video's at like 10,000 or 20,000.
It was
20,000 views. And I was like, what? Like that's because I had gotten 5,000. I had gotten 2,000. I maybe got 7, maybe. And then I saw 20,000. Like
I just remember being shook, seeing that people like this isn't weird for us. This is just how we believe.
Right.
So people are freaking out, calling us brave for standing
Heroes.
up for this, and I'm just like, oh, this is just how we were raised, and it's like now we're just saying it.
Yeah.
And we're saying it, but we're also black, you know,
and we're funny with it. Like,
And
we'll be
we're funny.
goofy.
But yeah, and it's just people listen.
And I told him, like, I think when I started seeing growth and like the views, and I was like, this is crazy, you know, it's just happening so quick. Every single day,
Yeah.
video does well, and the followers are going up fast. And I was like, you should do it. And I think he might have made one, but he was working I think you were working maintenance at that time, right?
I was working a full
So
time.
a full time, like very physically late job, and he was just like, he wanted to, but then he saw the impact that it could actually have on people. And so when we hit that 20,000 views, that same night we made a funny Star Wars skit about going from a Democrat to a Republican, and how it was just really cool. We made that little skit, and that one did well as well. And then he was like, all right, it's over. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to make time to do it. He the funniest video as well. He's like on his lunch breaks in his truck.
I was literally in my work truck making TikTok videos about the Conservative Party and Joe Biden and him sniffing people and all that. It was a real great time.
He did this funny song with Justin Timberlake's song "Mirrors," and it was hilarious.
So what brought you guys to the name SmithBros specifically? Like, what brought that name up?
Yeah, well, basically, I mean, we did our own thing. We made different kind of content, but it's also very similar.
Yeah.
And then when we went over to YouTube, we started posting short form content like our TikTok videos on YouTube. And we learned really quickly that as great as the shorts program is, if you really want to make it, you got to do long form content. And we wanted to talk to people more. We wanted to have that audience to be able to engage with our audience. So Titus started posting long form content on his page, and I was so reluctant to join YouTube for some reason. I don't know why. I just didn't want to. But Titus would do his thing, and then I would just join on, and we would talk together.
And people loved
it. We would go off. We would get super hype and angry, just like, how do people not see the truth? Whatever, just on all these different cultural issues. And we just grew, and people loved our dynamic. They liked us bouncing off each other, just riling each other up, getting frustrated but laughing, because you got to laugh at this. If you don't laugh,
like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
And then we're like, laugh at how stupid it is. But then, like, guys, it's actually real.
Right.
So like, it's stupid, but it's real. Like,
and I feel what you guys are saying about it, because it's like me myself, I follow in that same concept where I'll say something on Twitter, and then next thing you know, I didn't even like it blew up. I posted one thing about the whole transgenderism ideology, because I saw one of you guys' videos that you were talking about with that drag queen or whatever. I saw that episode, and I was like, dude. Okay, so this question that comes up in my mind is, if they are titling themselves as women, why do they put the word trans in front of it and then explain why they're a woman?
That's one of the
it doesn't make any sense. So I posted that, and then it just blew up into people's faces, and so I get so much hate. So I get it from you guys, and I was just like, I get your guys' side of, oh snap, this was actually something that, you know, what they call a TI. Oh, triggered individuals. Triggered individuals. So you find a lot of TIs lately in these days.
That's all we have is TIs.
Oh my lord! You open up Twitter of all things, man.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it on there, man. I hate Twitter. I hate Twitter.
I hate it too, but that's where most people talk. So it's like you have to go where the people are in a way. So it's like until they leave, you know, we kind of have these platforms that we have to use, you know.
It's like, they definitely use a lot of words, but I don't feel like they it's not really like a conversation.
Yeah, it's more just yelling at you.
It's like, I'm just gonna scream at you until you're canceled,
until you admit that you're wrong, or you denounce your white privilege and white supremacy, and you
our internalized racism.
Fauci, Lord Fauci, I must. Sorry, Lord Fauci. I'm so sorry that the vaccine is so wonderful. Yes.
And then see how he resigned the other day, and then he immediately, as his closing argument or his closing statement is, and make sure to get another vaccine. If you got the booster, make sure to get one more. And it's like, you shut up.
I know, right? It's like
the update.
The update.
Like, you're getting the update.
Yeah. Like I'm updating my phone, the iPhone 11 to the new
This is a regular thing that we're gonna keep doing. Oh, improving and improving. What?
No,
this isn't normal. But people are just so willing to accept it because they trust these politicians. They trust Lord Master Daddy Fauci and everything he says, and it's just absolutely insane to me.
Yeah, exactly. So the reason why I brought up the whole Twitter is compared with you, Isaac. You know, the whole why do I want to be on YouTube is because of this whole stuff. It's just, you know, well. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make it or break it. And
Make a change.
True.
you
Well, I'll
guys
tell
are
you, make a
doing a
change.
really good job, specifically at the Reawaken tours. You guys are doing really good exposing all that stuff, all the truth. The General Flynn interview was my favorite. I actually like that one the best. Not
Oh, yeah.
because I was attended there, but because of the fact that he's actually, a good person and a good humble human being.
He's a great
so.
guy. He's a
Just a
great guy.
good, genuine man. Like there's not a lot of people like him, and it's just sad to see all the hate he gets just because he believes a certain way, and because he's an old white man, he's an easy target.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah,
privilege.
I'm a single white male who is a Christian, so I get targeted pretty easily.
Yeah, I think
And I
the
used
only
to be
people that
transgender, so
I know.
it's
We're
like, what the
bringing
heck?
you on our
I've
show to
become
talk about that.
They're double
this
mad
person-
at that man. They're
They're-
like,
they're-
he's white, but he used to be one of us.
I think I don't know. You might be the only person that has it worse than us. Not because if you were just a white conservative Christian, and it's like, yeah, that's bad, but it's worse being a black conservative Christian. But it's worse if you were transgender,
Oh,
and
my
then
goodness.
and then you come back to being a conservative Christian.
You drank
white
the
man.
Kool-Aid.
They hate you.
You were at the Kool-Aid parties, man.
Yeah, you were at the
I
Kool-Aid.
You was drinking it with
I
you were
drank
drinking
that
the pictures of
Kool-Aid.
them.
So, dude, I won't lie. I drank the Kool-Aid. I drank the Kool-Aid for about 7 years,
Yeah.
and then God smacked me in the face.
Amen.
He gave me a good licking, like a good parent
Yeah.
would.
Hey,
you do something wrong,
You're a man.
you can't even do that now. It's like, come on, that's abuse. Call the police.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You're
man.
so right. It's insane where we are.
It's gone so backwards. It's like
We shouldn't
can
be
I
able to do.
just discipline their children, or at least be the parents of their child and let them do what they want to do. Let them learn how they want their child to learn.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I ran for school board, because
That's
I saw the whole
Yeah.
problems with the education system, specifically in California. I'm in the worst state possible.
Bro,
I
you're
know
in
it.
Cali
I know it.
too?
Fucking Cali.
Cali makes it worse.
David, why are you
bro.
doing this to yourself?
It makes
man?
a little more sense. It makes a little bit more sense how you were able to get to that point, because everyone there is so they want to say accepting of you. If you
Yep.
want to become like that, they're very accepting of you. So I
The
get
moment you switch.
it. Yeah, the moment you switch, it's like,
But that just shows that you're not accepting.
that's exactly where I was heading. 100%.
You're not
Exactly. It just
accepting.
shows that they're hypocrites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accept you if you do stuff that's gonna hurt you. If you're
Yeah.
gonna harm yourself somehow, go through a bunch of mental problems. If you develop a mental disorder, then we'll accept that. But if you're a regular person, no.
It's not insane.
If you're a regular person, how dare you be straight and conservative and have good biblical foundation of values? If you have that,
And
you're a
not
problem.
morbidly
We
obese.
won't accept you. Yeah, and you got to be obese too. I forgot about
That's
that one.
part of it.
Yeah,
you're
you
not-
gotta be obese.
You gotta
Yeah.
dye your hair.
And
you
your
gotta
hair's
dye your hair
dyed
blue
or cut in a
or
weird
purple.
way.
Yeah. You can't look
somewhere
normal.
in between man and female, because I'm just non-binary. Can't decide, so I got to tell the people.
Dude, did you see that
with my
trigender
hair.
thing the other day?
What is that?
I'm
Yeah.
trigender.
What is
I'm
that?
not. I am non-binary. No, I'm trigender. I'm male, female, and non-binary. I was like, isn't that like impossible
I
to
thought,
be non-binary but
I
also
thought-
male and
I
female?
thought non-binary was like all of them,
Non-binary is you're not.
or neither of them.
You're nothing.
Yeah, you're nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's literally dehumanization if you really think about it. You're literally dehumanizing yourself by calling yourself non-binary.
I'm nothing. Yeah,
It's
okay.
like, you're nothing.
What you
It's-
are is an
you know,
attention seeker, is what you are.
It's sad.
Yes, exactly. Attention
100%.
seeking.
100%.
That's what you want.
It's sad when people try to have logical conversations with people that are quote unquote so accepting of this demographic of people, when you're talking and it's like, okay, reality says you're a man. The same reality that says you and I are having a conversation right now. They're like, well, are we?
Oh, or the
Are we
one,
having a
or the one you don't
conversation?
exist.
Or yeah.
What if I believe that you don't exist? Well, then I
Then-
don't.
well, then
if
I
that,
don't.
If that's your truth, he's like,
what?
but you do exist. We're here to have a conversation right now. He's like,
Yeah.
are we?
Yeah.
What? Like,
That's
but,
how bad it's gotten, man.
that's insane.
Yeah.
Imagine one of your
It's
virtue
like
signal points.
it's like
so
they
bad.
can't accept their own reality in a way.
Yeah.
You don't have your own reality. There is reality. So it's like it's true or it's not true. Like it cannot. Your truth, all that stuff. No, there's objective
Oh,
truth.
I hate that.
There's
That's one of
no
my least
my truth. No, your truth is not a thing. It's the truth.
Yes.
I cannot
Exactly.
stand that. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. Well, I really do appreciate you guys for coming on, and we were just spitballing a little bit and going over
Yeah.
what you guys are doing. It's really good. I'm very proud of you guys, and I wanted the world to know who you guys are. So can you close us out with where people can find you and what they can do to support you guys?
Yeah, well, you can find us on SmithBrosPodcast.com. We have all of our channels on there. That's how you can support us, sign up for our newsletter. We also are on YouTube, and Rumble is kind of what we're trying to grow right now. Our Rumble is SmithBros. So if you go to the Rumble, SmithBros, look it up, you'll see it. Probably show the Mike Lindell or General Flynn interview first, because those are kind of the bigger ones. But yeah, if you can look up us on there, that'd be super helpful. And awesome. Subscribe to us. Yeah,
you're gonna have a good time.
You're gonna love it.
Come on.
It's us.
Yeah, you guys are actually a pretty fun group of people. So good company, people. Good company. So
Thank you,
definitely
man.
thank you guys again for coming on to the Bacon Project, and I hope you guys continue to grow and keep spreading the word, the truth.
Thank you for having us.
The word and the truth. Put them both.
Exactly.
Yes. All right.
Thank you so much for having us, and also we're coming on our show soon.
All right, yeah, definitely. We can't wait for that one. That one's gonna be a good one. We could probably do if you guys want to do like an hour or something, we can set that up. So
yeah, absolutely,
sweet,
right, bro.
Because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to that stuff.
Thank
you guys again.
All right,
yeah,
man.
of course.
Y'all take care.
You too. See ya.